you guys? First off, my sleeve is undone. It's gonna bug me. Oh, I can't get it. Okay, that's not, we're just gonna pretend that's not there. Okay. Anyways, so this week we are talking about graduation. And more specifically, like, how do you feel after you graduate? Because that's the first question everyone, I'm still messing with my sleeve, I'm sorry. That's the first question everyone asks you after you graduate. They're like, do you feel any different? Like, how do you feel now that you've graduated high school? And like, I think that's such a weird question, because like, I don't feel any different. I don't think anyone just automatically feels 100% different just because, oh look, I have a paper saying that I graduated high school. I don't think it's as big of a deal as some people think it is, as bad as that might sound. But like, since senior year started, people have been asking, they're like, oh, do you feel any different now that you're a senior? And like, after football season, people are like, do you feel different now that football season's over? And I'm like, no, I feel the same as I did yesterday and the day before. It doesn't feel like this monumental thing that's happening. It's just like, I graduated high school. It feels like I went into another summer. Like, that's it. And I feel like it won't really hit me until much later, because I am the kind of person that after I start something new, it like takes me a while to realize, oh hey, like this is really different from what I'm used to. Like, when I started out high school, it was just like, okay, I'm in high school, and then 2 weeks after I started high school, I was like, wow, I'm really in high school, this is different, like, things are changing. So I feel like for me, I won't really feel like, oh wow, I'm graduated on my own until like after I start college, because I'm planning on moving pretty far away for college, so it's gonna be like completely different. But I still don't think I'm gonna feel it right away. Like, I'll probably move into the dorm, like get all my stuff situated, and meet the people who I'm sharing a dorm with, go to the first couple orientation things, go to like my first couple classes, and it's not gonna feel like, wow, this is college, I'm in college. It's just gonna feel like another thing. It's gonna feel like going off to cheer camp or something, like how you go and do these little things throughout your life, and it's not gonna feel like my life for a little while, if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me. Like, that's just how I am. It's just, I don't feel it right away. And maybe that's weird. Maybe that's not how it's supposed to work. But I don't even feel like we're out of school or anything. I don't feel any different than I did while we were in school. To me, it doesn't even feel like summer break, because I've been like working, and then I've been like going out with my friends. And so I've still been pretty busy. I'm still filling out scholarship applications. Like, I've been pretty busy since school ended, so it doesn't even feel any different than like being in school did. So it hasn't really hit me yet that, wow, I've graduated and I'm going off to the real world now. I feel like I've kind of been going into the real, like with work and everything, I feel like I've kind of gotten used to being on my own at this point. So I don't think it's like this monumental step in my life. I mean, going off to college definitely will be, and maybe after that I'll say, wow, I do feel different. Like, now I understand why everyone asks, like, do you feel different? Because now I really do. But I think it's going to take me a while to like get to that point, because at this point I don't feel any different. I feel the same as I did yesterday. I feel the same as I did at graduation. I feel the same as I did on the last day of school. Like, to me, nothing has changed. And that might seem weird, because I mean, people always ask, they're like, that's the first thing they ask when they see you again, especially adults. They're like, hey, like, how do you feel now that you've graduated? And I'm like, am I supposed to feel some type of way? Because they act like you're supposed to act different, like you're supposed to feel it. You're like, wow, this is real. I'm out in the real world on my own now. But it doesn't feel different. It feels the same as it did before. And I don't know if that's weird. I don't know. I don't know if those adults like felt completely different after they graduated and that's why they're asking. I don't know if it's normal to feel different. Everyone I've talked to says they don't feel any different. maybe if you really didn't like high school, then it feels different. I really enjoyed high school. Well, I enjoyed some parts of high school. It was fun for the most part. Like, this year was probably the best year of high school by far. Senior year was like the best. Not just because of like JALS and everything, but that was a main part of it. And it was just an amazing year. And of course, high school has its ups and downs. The homework is not fun. Not gonna lie and say that I enjoyed it. Not gonna lie and say that I did it all of the time. But I mean, high school is an important part of your life, I think. And I think it's important to experience those 4 years, and everyone has like a different experience for them. And it just matters whether or not. I don't think you can have I mean, obviously you can have a bad experience with high school, but I feel like as long as you try and turn it into a positive experience, whether or not it's because of like the friend, or because you like push yourself to do really well in school, or like you make friends with your teachers. Teachers are like the best friends. Like, I love some of my teachers so much. Like, I plan to keep in contact with them when I go off to school. Like, make friends with your teachers, I promise. Like, it will be worth it. And I don't mean like make friends with them to try and get good grades, because most of the teachers that are my favorite teachers, I didn't get good grades in their class. Like, because they weren't gonna change my grade just because they liked me. You still have to do the work, and sometimes I wouldn't do the work, and that was my own fault, and I got a worse grade because of it. But like, those are some of my favorite teachers, because they pushed me and they actually like taught me what it's gonna be like, even though I didn't push myself 100%. I did more senior year. It was more like, hey, you gotta get your stuff together, like, you're going off to college soon, and that is something you pay for, and so you really need to like focus on getting your work done. But all of my favorite teachers are the ones who told me from the start, like, hey, I'm going to assign you work, you're going to have a strict due date, like, if you don't do it, you don't do it, you don't get a grade for it. Which, our district policy was kind of lenient because they gave you time to do it, and they were like, hey, you can turn it in late, you're just going to get some points off, but we can accept it late. Or you have like redos on tests, which I think I only ever retook one test, or like tests for one class, and that was math, because I'm really bad at math. So like calculus, I was always in there doing test corrections and like retaking tests because I was terrible at calculus, and I actually ended up dropping out of calculus because I was not very good at it, and I had 2 years of math that I really struggled with because I had some teachers who weren't the best. So I am going to retake those classes in college and hopefully do better the second time. But I just knew I was not ready for calculus. But I tried really hard before I dropped out. I wasn't just gonna like quit right at the start. But that was the only class I think I ever took advantage of like the retakes or like the test corrections, because that was the one I struggled with the most. But like the teachers, because I took AP classes throughout high school, and those teachers push you because they want you to be prepared when you go off to college, not used to, oh, I can turn my work in late, so I'm just not gonna do it. And usually if I was gonna turn in late work, I just didn't do it, because I was like, I'm gonna have to accept the fact that I chose not to do this, and I'm going to receive the grade for it. The only reason I ever did it, like, if it was already late and I turned it in, is if it was like the next day, or if I knew I wasn't going to pass the class if I didn't do it, which in retrospect I should have done it the first time then. So do it the first time because you will get a much better grade. But like, those teachers always pushed me to do the best that I could, and always made sure that I was giving like 100%. And whether or not I actually did, like, they were the ones who told me like they knew that I could do it, and like really encouraged me to do the best that I possibly could. And I eventually got there, like, maybe not when they were my teacher, but I eventually got to the point where I realized, hey, that teacher was right. Like, I should have put in a lot more effort, because when I do put in effort, I can actually do really well. And so those teachers are the kind of teachers you can talk to about anything, and they're the best ones to ask to write you letters of recommendation, because you've got to get to know your teachers. You can't just like have this random kid, don't know anything about him except what grade he got in my class, whether or not it was a good grade or not, and they're expecting me to write this whole paper saying why they should get money from school. So like, that's another reason to become friends with your teachers, is to get letters of recommendation or like references for when you're trying to get a job or like anything like that. And also they just make high school a lot better if you like get along with them, because if you're struggling in the class, sometimes teachers, like English teachers, are really good at like science too, so you can, if you don't like your science teacher but you really like an English teacher, or you have like a coach who also teaches science but they're not your science teacher, you can always go and ask them for help, and it just makes it a lot easier. I don't know where I went with this video. Started with graduation, ended with me talking about how you should be friends with your teachers. I don't know, there's something in there that was supposed to go with this week's topic. Maybe it was just a start, I don't know. I kind of rambled on, but you know, it happens, and it's now been 11 minutes of me just sitting here talking nonsense about high school, so hope you enjoyed it. Don't know what really happened to this video, but hey, if you liked it, go down there and like it, and subscribe to JALS, and hopefully we will actually be posting videos next week, because we didn't do the week before because we got lazy. So hopefully there will be videos up next week, and watch for Janae's on Monday, Amber's Tuesday, Logan Wednesday, and me Thursday. And then we'll have a group vlog tomorrow and next week. And tomorrow is going to be, we kind of went shopping around today. Well, Janae, Logan, and I went shopping around today. Amber went out of town, so you'll see like a vlog of her doing her own thing, but it's cool. It'll be cool, okay? Just watch tomorrow's vlog and look out for next week's. I don't know what we're doing yet, but it'll be fun. So, yeah. Bye! Oh, I can't find the off button. This is bad. Oh, got it.